Hi, listeners. Dr. Vishal Sharma alongside my friend and colleague, Dr. Mike Parchewski from Digital Workflow Dentistry. And we're going to be adding a new offering to our podcast format. We're going to be doing some product reviews. So Mike and I will talk about products that we've either been using for a long period of time or maybe a product that's a little more recent to our practice workflow. The purpose of this is to hopefully give all of our listeners some pearls of wisdom, expose them to some new products that would make their daily dentistry a little bit more seamless and a little bit less stressful. So we're going to start with this product. Mike, this is one that's near and dear to your heart. Why don't you tell us a little bit about these night guards and where you utilize them, how you incorporate them into your workflow, where they come from, etc. We're interested to hear.
Perfect. Thanks, Fish. So for our first product review, we're reviewing the Bite Armour. Great product from the Schell Dental Lab out of Kelowna. We've been using 3D printed guides in our office. A lot of times we're milling them and we're fabricating them in our office with the Prime Print 3D printer. But at the same time, we know we get busy at the office, right? Sometimes we've got a patient who wants fast turnaround, and I don't know about you, but sometimes my assistants get bogged down with other work. So what we've done often is ended up just ordering out for the Schell Dental Lab for the Bite Armour. And they're pretty well known for their other part is their NuTooth design, which is they'll give you a digitally planned ceramic tooth in 24 hours. And so the turnaround on these 3D printed guides, typically 2 to 3 days. But the cool thing that they do it for the one similar price to what you get at another lab, you end up getting 2 3D printed guides. The beauty about this is patients can have one at their cottage, they can have one at home, or they have one at the office. Let's say if they're clenching, grinding, and they need to throw that in during a stressful meeting, they have that available to them, or if the dog gets a hold of one. What I like about them is the fit has been fantastic. The patients have loved them, and sometimes it just takes the burden off our office. And if you don't have a 3D printer, these are fantastic. Great price. It's a flat plane style appliance. We often are doing it on the lower, but really like it. And kudos to them for making this available. And they do often put one chocolate or a candy inside the box when it comes back. But I've yet to see that, as my team usually grabs it first.
That is just business development, generating future restorative for future generations of dentists. So, as you said, Mike, sometimes our infrastructure gets a little bit busy. I know you do a lot of surgical guides. So if your printers are busy or your team is preoccupied with a lot of restorative or surgical or endodontic treatment, sometimes it's hard to get to that lab work. So yeah, Bite Armour, great turnaround time. And I love the fact that it's a 2-for-1 deal. So thanks for going through that on our first inaugural product review.
If you have a product that you want the DWD team to test and review, reach out to us at Digital Workflow Dentistry, our Instagram, and we'll be happy to take a look at your product. Thanks, everybody.